Today I'm here at another beautiful Armenian owned business, which, from what I understand, if you ask the crooked, the TV Dr. Oz, the community that is committing fraud, the Armenian American community. Right, Dr. Oz? Very proud representing the nation that gave home to all of us here in America. And the place where Armenian American community came to start a new life, an opportunity that was not obviously given to us at our land, our home country. Most of us needed a new place to call home. And here in America, we did that with pride, respect, and most importantly, with dignity. Let me give you a little inside scoop about Dr. Crooked Oz, the TV doctor who has been sued in the past for committing its fair of fraudulent pills that he was selling, the settlements that he had to make. And now he aims at the Armenian American community. Why, you may ask? He's not no federal agent. He's not no IRS or anything in that sort for him to take responsibility in his own hands to make these false accusations. He is a crooked, disgusting animal that he decided to run for a Senate in Pennsylvania, but of course that failed. And the biggest reasoning behind that were the proud Armenian American community who put a stop to his crooked politician attempts to become a politician. So our Armenian American community fought legally, made sure that he would not win in office. So he then decided to take on the Armenian American community by how? By coming to Los Angeles, following the footsteps of another proud young man, Charles Nick Shirley, who did this in Minnesota. I'm not sure how much of the fraudulent activity they found over there was valid, but hey, he did something that he got a lot of recognition for. So there you have it. This crooked Dr. Oz decided to do the same here in Los Angeles. There was a big mistake on his end. He failed. He failed dramatically, just like they failed the Armenian genocide committed by the Ottoman Empire towards the Armenians and the Christian nation in, during 1915. They failed dramatically, and Dr. Oz followed its ancestors' footsteps to continue its attacks on the Armenian community, and he failed again. Not only that he failed, but he showed his true colors. This moron, this idiot, went to a bakery claiming that it had fraudulent businesses, home health, hospices, whatever he was claiming. Then he pointed at a writing that had Armenian letters, calls it a dialect. Well, let me tell you one thing, Dr. Oz. Armenian language is as natural, as organic as it gets. Because Armenian alphabet is not just like your Turkish language. Armenian language is not taken after Arabic or Farsi. The language of Armenians and Armenia is an original language. No one else has that language. We are not borrowing alphabets from anyone else, nor it's a dialect from another country or another nation. Dr. Crooked TV Oz. So let me make that clear for you. It is our language, our alphabet. proudly representing millions of Armenians around the world and in Armenia. But back to our Los Angeles, California situation. Your so called fraudulent claims, by the way, guys, if you guys are joining me, please hit that like button. Let's make sure that the Christian world wakes up and recognizes this is not just for the Armenian Christian community. This so-called doctor, he is a ultimate hater of Armenian Christians and Christians around the world. Hit that like button if you have not done so. Please, guys, I need your support today. I need it more than ever. So please go ahead and hit that like button. And thank you for joining my live. So, Dr. Crooked TV Oz, I'm still waiting for your, what did he say? $190 billion fraud that you're going to discover here in Los Angeles. You showed up here like a little rat. You, you with your security team. No one had no idea what your plans were. You popped into Los Angeles, California, try to get some attention. Soaping up to your daddy Trump. By the way, Donald Trump, you failed big time for allowing your little rat to run around and do this nasty attack on the Armenian American community. Because if you didn't know, Donald J. Trump, you had a very big Armenian American community who voted for you, I myself included, because we believed in America first. We believed in our military being more stronger than anyone else in the world. We voted for Christianity to be more respected, more allowed, more taught here in our states and our nation to our children. The Christian community stood behind you. The community that you've ignored for as long as you've been in office, because we know you're all about business. So if Azerbaijan and Turkey give you more opportunities, more oil, that's who you're going to go and support. Obviously, you go on TV and talk about Christianity, but not once have we ever seen you do anything for the Christian community other than send your rats like Dr. Fake TV Dr. Oz to Los Angeles to investigate the Armenian American community. Well, unfortunately, it backfired on you, Trump. I'm not even talking about Oz because he's nothing for us to be worried about. If he runs for office again, he's going to get another Christian slap by the Armenian American community to make sure that he doesn't get elected in office because he's not a politician that is worth being in the U.S. government. He has a dual citizenship. As he says, he's a proud Turkish son. He's a son of Turkey who served in the military. Dual citizenship, does everything and anything for Turkey. As far as I'm concerned, he'll go as low, as disgrace of a person that he is, to buy out politicians in New York, bring in the Turkish government to have their embassy built in a brand new building in New York, pay off fire departments, fire chiefs to make sure they pass inspections just so his daddies from Turkey could have a new embassy in New York. Yeah, Dr. Crooked TV Oz, you wanted attention? Well, you got the attention. Just walk your steps extremely carefully from now on. Because every single one of your brothers who organized the Armenian genocide, the slaughter of the Armenian Christians, were found in every part of the world and they were dealt with. So you want to continue doing the same. You want to bring your dirty rat games to Los Angeles, California. You're This is, by the way, 18 and over. This is the only time I might use foul language. So please, if you're a woman Please don't take this the wrong way. I'm going to be cussing. If you have your children there, make sure they're not in front of the screens because I might slip up and use a couple of bad languages. I'm not going to be proud of it, but I'm just saying this is a very sensitive topic for us Armenians and proud Christian Americans here in Los Angeles. So if I do use some foul language, please forgive me. But back to the Turk, the devilish hater of the this this guy is not just a Christian Armenian hater. This guy is he was born to be American backstabbing, Christian genocide denying, Turkish government supporting, Armenian Christian hating coward. That's who he is. That's who he's always been. And he definitely showed his colors once again, just this past week, when he showed up to Los Angeles to show his daddy, Donald Trump, that he's doing good work for him. Who gave you those orders? That's what I want to know. We'll find out pretty soon. Who sent you down here to attack the Armenian language and the Armenian community? Who gave you those orders? I doubt it was Donald J. Trump. You're not that important, as we saw recently. Like, what was it? On Thursday or Friday, they were having some sort of a meeting again. Trump had all of his little puppies around him, and you should have just seen Dr. Oz's face. He was jumping around like a little kid, hoping that Trump's going to give him the microphone to speak. But Trump just said, "Hey, thanks for being here, Dr. Oz. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for being here. That's all you got. We know how much you want to, go up his anal just so you could get a little more points from Dr. Trump." Dr. Trump, Donald Trump. But yeah, um, what was I going to say? What was my next conversation? Now we have Nick Shirley here. Nick Shirley is taking your lead, or you're taking his lead, one or the other. You guys are going to be doing your investigation, and I'm trying to engage, but you're about to lose. Bro, I love it. Talk about it's 2 wings. I hear you, bro. All right. I didn't see all the messages. I do apologize. How many kebab stands are you looking for? How many are you in need? You let me know, and I'll get it for you. How many kebab stands? I got one right now. You want one? Tell me your location, and we'll have it delivered to your house. Nice and warm, wrapped up. Bro, what's up, bro? Oh, we got a couple of Russians in the house. Godzilla, brad. Who else? What other fruitcakes are watching? Same thing, bro. You just typing the same thing. Okay. What would you like to talk about? It. Talk to me, bro. I'm listening. Go ahead. Speak. Speak your mind, my friend. By the way, is the sound good? I'm gonna go to the corner here. So, anyways, back to this so-called TV doctor. The TV doctor Oz, who put on a fake FBI hat and showed up to Los Angeles, thought he was going to kiss ass to Donald J. Trump and was going to win a couple of points. What's up, bro? Talk to me. Can you hear me? Hit the like button if you haven't done so. I'm trying to engage. Then engage, bro. Talk. Hit the like button. So if you are not aware of the crooked Dr. Oz and his internal mission, the Armenian American community stopped him from becoming a senator, and that destroyed him to his core. He was so angry. But you know what? The world needs to know. The Christians need to know around the world. The Muslims need to know. Everybody needs to know who this crook is. If it's a Democrat in office, he's a Democrat. If it's a Republican in office, then he's a Republican. You know, you're just like your nation of hatred. You flip flop. One portion of the time, the Turkish government is a big friends and allies with Turkey, and then all of a sudden they're not. It's whatever benefits them. That's who they are. Backstabbing, Christian American hating nation. And they're not, I wouldn't even say they're proud Muslims because they're not. Not even the Muslim community, the Muslim world likes them. So if you are watching the news and you're seeing all this take place here in Los Angeles, California, to the non Armenians, I'm telling you right now, there are millions of Armenians in California. And I'm not saying that every single one of us are as honest and legal working. No, that would be a mistake. In all of us, we have the good and we have the bad. But that does not mean that you could come over here and point your finger at the entire Armenian Christian community and say that every single one of them are committing fraud. Because that's not the case. Thank you for an amazing lawsuit, anyways, to Dr. Oz, to Dr. Crooked Oz. You are a disgusting, backstabbing, Armenian Christian hating, America destroying Turk. That's who you are. Never forget that. You actually did us a huge favor by you coming out and showing your true colors like this. I don't think we could have ever planned for anything like this to ever happen. But you did it on your own, or I don't know who advised you. I don't know who your advisors are, but they're a bunch of idiots. At least you should have educated yourself. At least you should have done a little research, small, tiny bit of homework. You could ask Chat GTP, you could ask AI, you could ask Google for crying out loud. What and how did the Armenian language become their language? Like we know how Turkish language is your language. Your language and your letters come from the language from Farsi, Arabic, and Spain. That's how you're able to speak your Turkish language. So that's why your crooked TV Dr. Oz thinks that the Armenian language is also the same. But it's not. My enemy, it's not. The Armenian alphabet is as authentic, as original as it gets. It's not a dialect. It's nothing what you think or the way you are raised to understand your language. It is pure, 100% authentic alphabet of Armenia and the Armenian people around the world. We didn't borrow any alphabets from Persians or the Farsi language, nor from the Arabic and the Arabic language, or the Spanish, Spain and the Spanish language. It is pure Armenian language, my friend. Make a note of that. Next time, don't come and point at Armenian letters and say, as you could see in the background, there's some dialect. No, it's not a dialect, it's a language. It's the Armenian language, my friend. And for you to point your finger and call all of us as fraudsters, that's where you failed. You failed dramatically. Excuse me. But I just decided to hop on YouTube Live real quick since I was in the area. I see a lot of Armenian businesses here in Van Nuys, North Hollywood, California, Burbank, California, East Hollywood, Glendale, Pasadena. We are everywhere, proudly running and operating our family owned businesses. There are more Armenian Americans who work hard, raise a family, pay taxes, send their children to the military, compared to what Dr. Oz is claiming, who are committing fraud and fraudulent activity. That's for sure, my friend. Oh man, I just saw some of these messages. I do apologize, guys. So thank you for joining Mike Agajanian on this unexpected live that I had to do from North Hollywood and Van Nuys, California. Just wanted to shed some light on this fraudulent abuse that Dr. Fake Oz brought onto the Armenian community, and wanted to give you my thoughts and feelings. And I will reconnect again later tonight or tomorrow from another location to bring more amazing Armenian American owned businesses here in Los Angeles, California. With that said, thank you. God bless. Stay safe. And God bless this amazing Christian country that we all call home, America. Amen.